Yo! I hate to say it. You know I do. I hate to say it. W Bethesda. To be fair, it's Tango Gameworks, but like published by Bethesda. This is under them. That's one of their better IPs. I really liked it. That was good. Basically over my review for it. This, in terms of horror games, well, the music too. This, like, take Dead Space, Silent Hill, all that. This at least wins in terms of their art direction. Some of the art pieces, like when you walk in and you see, like, early on, like you're in the art museum and like the drapes roll up and it's like it goes really far tall and you go through a little door underneath it. There's just some really cool scenes and direction and environment changes, and the game runs very smooth for a Bethesda game. I was very surprised. It was beautiful. There's actually a motion here, unlike the first game, where you have a reason to go in. You actually had like a lore reason to go in. The characters, like Kidman, if you play the DLC, you instantly kind of grasp what they're probably going for. Oh, the music, that's cool. But I gotta kind of talk over it. But that's really good music. So the art design was incredible. The gameplay is a step up. Like I said, they got rid of all the really bad upgrades from the first one. Like upgrading stamina 5 times, able to run how you would at the start of this game. You have to spam upgrades in the first one just to be able to hold ammo. Like, it's crazy. They fixed the upgrades. The combat's better. Stealth is actually really hard until you get a few upgrades in. Aiming's really hard till you get a few upgrades in. But once you get like 2 to 3 upgrades into stealth and combat, the game's fantastic. It feels really bad to start. The open world, wasn't sure how that was going to work. The open world, very iffy. It's kind of like Elden Ring Night Rain. You have to play it a bit. It's like, oh, I kind of get it. The first 20 minutes is like, hey, this is disgusting. People skipped open world on Reddit. I saw that. I don't know what you're doing if you do that. You're going to have a hard time in the game. You do the open world, you get like a lot of side quests in the buildings and stuff. And honestly, there's a lot of good content in those side buildings. Like, there's a lot of good content. Like, the Ghost Girl you can completely miss, which is amazing. The looting was good. The upgrade systems felt good. The crit felt good. Every level felt like a whole new gimmick, like being in a medieval dungeon. Your classic, like, open world. Damn, the music. Just the changing environments. We had, like, a Call of Duty round shooter. In Chapter 10, we had some decent characters, better than the first one. I'm curious if they were going to touch on where Josh was, because I don't think Josh died in the first one. And yeah, it was just overall an upgrade across the board. The game always changed up the sequence. The bosses' designs were all unique. They were all good, besides the flamethrower one. That's kind of lame. But all the boss designs were good. All the boss fights were good. Like, Stefano was probably my favorite villain in the game. It was a good time. You want to play Quick Match Rivals or no? I might start Devil May Cry 3 very briefly. So, unfortunately, no, but I do appreciate you asking. I don't even know if I would download it. I have to check. I don't even know if I have my Rivals downloaded. Story-wise, just a step up above 1. No doubt. First one was scarier with the Shrieker and stuff. But, this one, way better story. Way better story. We have a reason to go in. We actually have good side characters. I like Josh in the first one, but the art direction's crazy. Like, I felt like in the first game too, you got teleported around. You never really knew where you were in the actual world. It didn't really matter where you were because you just get teleported to the city or outside or whatever. This game, we actually like had a broken up world, and it felt like when we moved places, we were actually moving places, if that makes sense. You weren't just teleporting around like the first game. Just way better upgrades across the board. No annoying stalker like Ruben. Very good game. Overall, I think I'd give the first Evil Things like a 7.5 for me. 7 maybe. I would give this like an 8.5 or a 9. I think this is a very good game. Probably making the same amounts of money in Saints Row, now I'm rich and overpowered. When I play Saints Row, you gotta let me know. I plan to stream Saints Row at some point, way down the road. You gotta let me know how you do that. But yeah, that's my review for Evil Within 2. I don't think there's much more to say. Sebastian was a better character in this one. Still not my favorite horror protagonist, but he actually had more character. I like Kidman a lot too. W game.